Well, what is going on, guys? Carson here from the Troll Pack and Melee Man channels. Today I got a Mermail deck. I actually placed first place on my locals last week, so it's been doing really well. Taking into consideration that I borrowed a Lava Vault chain and a Black Rose last week, so it's at 13 right now. I just haven't really gotten around to trading towards them, and I'm not going to buy them. So yeah, I'll just show you the deck list and talk about its strengths and weaknesses, this format, I guess. So 3 TS, sorry for the glitter. The Searcher, and probably best card of the deck. You need to play 3, any less and you're doing it wrong. But I think Mermails actually have a really good matchup against most decks. I guess it's a little bit worse against Shaddolls. It would be better if you could pop the Shadoll like Winda, but you can't really with infantry. But I still think they have a really good matchup because you can put something on board like it's big or in titles really usable. So I think that makes it really good. Plus, I mean, what's her name? Abyssblind makes the deck actually good, and so does the Sphere against them because you can put big stuff on board really easily. So speaking of like lead and big stuff, 1 lead, 1 Megalo, and 1 title, and that's it for the level 7s. No Momo Glacia and not 2 Megalo. So 6 level 7s, not bad. I wish I could find a 7th spot, but I really don't want to, because this is already 41 cards. Then 1 controller and 1 Undyne. Yeah, I mean this deck's really easy to swap out and put another Undyne controller in. I'm playing 3 marksmen and 2 infantry, spoiler alert. So you can just take some of that out, maybe play controller and Undyne. 3 pike. I saw somebody playing 2 and I just don't get it. Like, they're saying they didn't want to draw into this. How is this bad to draw into? This is honestly like one of the best cards in the deck. It's a Searcher. 2 Turge. I can see why people would want to play 1 of this, but I like this card a lot. I don't think it's dead. If like late game, this is really good. And also, I mean, it's just I like having 1 engrave and 1 in deck, just because you can get plays later on, and you can get plays when it's engraved. So it's really good. I think 2 is the perfect number. 3 Lint. Never gonna play 2. I've seen a couple playing 2. Unless this goes back up, I'm not gonna play any less than 3. 1 Gund and 1 Dragoons. Dragoons, you know, I want it to be at 3, but what can you do? Triple Marksman, like I said earlier, you can really switch this out, and well, I'll just put these up too. You can switch these out really easily. 2 infantry, 3 marksmen. You can easily take one of each out and play more of the Undyne engine. I just don't think it's necessary. So yeah, I think 1 Undyne right now is fair. Yeah, not much to say. Although sometimes it can be dead. A controller's not even really bad to have in your hand. If you thought it was bad to have in your hand and you didn't want to play 1, you mind? I mean, playing 2. And if you think like in this deck, I think space is kind of a big deal, because you want to have good stuff all around. Especially in this format, you want to have good traps and heavy traps. So I mean, if you think it's really cloggy, you could go back to playing like a mono Mermail and play like a Diva or something. So yeah, so 2 Soul Charge also, if that's pretty explanatory. 1 Dark Hole, 1 Book of Moon, and 1 Salvage, which I'll probably end up cutting the Salvage, just because it's the 41st card really, and I don't really see a big reason to use it. It's actually, I mean, it's good if you early game are drawing pretty bad and you want to, you know, like grab 2 like Lins back, so you can get like more adds and more summons. But other than that, I don't think it's really necessary because of the amount of Landians I play. But I mean, it was fine. It won me a couple of games. Well, maybe it won me 1, and that was just I added Lin back to hand, attacked into something, and put lead on board, and they really couldn't do anything about it. It was just like late game and stuff. So yeah, 3 Spheres. That's pretty explanatory, right? This is something a lot of people don't play, but I really like it. There's 2 wiretaps. I was going to play Trap Stuns, but I decided on wiretaps, and I like it, just because Moral Attack's really stupid. And I don't know, I just don't see a reason not to play it. I think it's a beneficial card. It's not so much stuff. 2 Breakthroughs and 2 Fiendish Chains, so that's 4 negation stuff. I like the number of 2 and 2. I think it's cool because this gives you the ability, you know, to stop stuff. This like takes it to the grave, and this gives you the ability to do. I mean, it's really situational which one's better, and I really wouldn't want to lose a game because I didn't play one. Slum Warning, Bottomless, Torrential, and Compulse. The other card I was thinking about cutting is Torrential, rather than Salvage. I just really don't think it's that good anymore, and I've never actually, like, in the last like 10 duels, I haven't even been able to use it. So that's kind of dumb, right? But I mean, it's still a good card, so yeah. I mean, I might as well keep it. Cut Salvage. Extra deck, remember, Lava Volt Chain and Black Rose were borrowed. So Leo, Dracosac, Big Eye, Abyss, Gaios, 1 Honor Arc, 1 Exciton Knight, Bahamut Shark, Maestroke, which I really love Maestroke. I honestly think it's one of the. I've been disputing running 2 if I don't want to play a Lava Volt Chain, because this card is like outs to so much shit. It's like this and Book of Moon are pretty much the same on the like the offensive playstyle of outs, so it's really good. I really like it. Rhapsody and Berserk, which you probably don't need. Trite, Anguinier, Leviair, and Alucard. You probably don't need Anguinier anymore either. I was siding into the Oshia build just to see how it would compete against stuff. So yeah, the only thing I really didn't like about my build, which, I mean, this is by no means a build ready to go to like regionals. It's just really heavy on the traps, and that's why I play. I'm a pretty conservative player. Is it has 13 traps, which might be a little bit too much. So maybe I'll end up cutting like the wiretaps and putting in like MSTs or something. But yeah, that's the deck, guys. Tell me what you thought, and see ya.